Hi, and welcome to Your Wardrobe Uncovered, episode 15. I thought it was timely to talk about dressing in winter. Like it's in Australia at the moment, it's cold. Well, certainly down in Victoria, it's cold. And I've seen quite a lot of clients over the last couple of weeks from all around Australia, actually, that have talked about the trouble they have with layering in winter. Maybe you're one of them. So what I'm hearing is that layering feels like it weighs them down and they feel like they're so covered that they can't really feel themselves in there. The trick to layering is to ensure that you are layering within your essences. Now, for those of you who have done Wearing Your Worth and have your style essences, remember each layer needs to reflect your essences. And when it does, it's like it feels so light. You can have layer upon layer upon layer and it still feels light because you're congruent within from the inside out. You're really feeling like you. For those of you who haven't done your style essences, I'd suggest you do something like this. Think about each layer that you put on. When your head just goes to practicality and warmth, which I know is important, so I'm not discrediting that, but try and turn it around first to how does this make me feel? What we're looking for is igniting those parts of you that feel really alive inside. So if you've got, say, a long sleeve tee of some sort, if it's really up here, are you feeling quite constricted, or are you feeling, has it taken you far more into your left brain than your right brain? Is it squashing your femininity or squashing your creativity? Sometimes when you have the first layer right up here, if it's got some figure form to it, it might still feel quite feminine. One of the things that happens in winter is that our masculine starts to take over and we go into practicality and we start to layer, and that flow of the feminine doesn't get as much of a voice. So think about the first layer and how that feels. For me, I like to leave a bit here. Even if when I'm out, I put a snood or a scarf on that keeps me nice and cozy warm. I might then look at how I get flow in. So it might be a long cardi. I've got quite a structured jacket, military style jacket on today, but then I've got skinny jeans and then I've got a pair of pointed toe boots. And that gives me the femininity that pulls across. Often I'll throw a jumper around my shoulders and you'd be surprised how much warmth that adds as well. I've also got like a tank under this. So I layer in terms of ones that I want to see and then ones that I can layer ones that I don't want to see, like things underneath just purely for warmth, and ones that I can put over the top. But just remember, think about within your layers, how much of the feminine is getting a voice, how much of the masculine is getting a voice, and then how do they respond to your essences, or if you haven't done those, how alive does each of these layers make me feel? And if as you put them on, you feel more and more closed in and more drained by your energy, then take that one off and try something else. And maybe it's a splash of color. Maybe it's a jumper that's tied around from one shoulder to another. Maybe it's, as I said before, a long cardi, or one of your favorite jackets and then a beautiful scarf that has flow to it. Play around with it. Let's see if we can get these layers really working for you. And if you've got any questions, just hit me up on Insta under Wearing Your Worth in the messages, or over at Facebook. Be super happy to help you out. Okay, bye for now.